and some 2K Central and some more things. Um, so this is not my normal thing. I'm running out of things to do really. So today we're gonna do Mypayer. You are able to do 2 at a time. So this is my one right now. From what I know, you can do more than one. So I know it's been like a year since it came out, so I don't care. I ran out of stuff to do. I'm hoping I don't risk any copyright claims since my GTA thing happened. So this is how it starts. Go Mypayer, you go here. Goes so you can choose cruiser, striker, specialist, powerhouse, giant. So cruiser stockpile, swiftness, agility into a fearless compact package. So I get the starting pack abilities, speed buff, and beast mode, strikers, specialists. So if anything, I've always gone for like powerhouses, but I've always really I want to try strikers or it's either strikers or specialists. I'm trying to think. So strikers punch, kick, repeat. Strikers attack any obstacle before them in the same way by using their limbs as lethal weapons with explosive force until the opponent is, I can't even obliterate it. I couldn't pronounce for seconds. Specialist is the best all-rounder on the roster, able to execute complex holds, aerial attacks to great effect. This isn't anything they are not equipped to handle. I think this one. So then there's this, so it's like you can choose strong style or brawler. So I feel like this one. Brawlers unleash their inner rage on their unsuspecting opponents. Inferior and chaos, they do well in ring, but even better in street fight. They specialize in environmental offense, foreign object offense, and arm power. Master of strong style, take no prisoners and leave trail of, can't pronounce that, in their wake. They specialize in leg power, running offense, and body durability. So I think more brawler. I like going outside the ring as well. I did a last man standing match with my universal mode on my uncle's profile in Bangkok, and I whooped his ass. So I usually just go for like this default. That's fun. Color. I think I'll just go brown. So I usually struggle choosing like these things. I have to have like I think I'll go with this. We'll go with this common thing, blue. Make it like dark blue like that. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's fine. Right now, can you? I think I'm fine with it. So this is the one I used on my older profile more. So I think I'm happy with it. And this is just your starter thing. I can show you. You can just do it. Signature. Oh, that's the Mrs. move. It's the skull crushing finale is. I think I'll go with this one. Like I said, you can just change it at some point either way. So whippersnapper. That's a stunner clothesline. Kinshasa. GTS go to sleep. Yeah, that's fine. I most probably choose this one, but maybe change it. I can just change it to the actual one. Becky is actually my favorite woman wrestler, and I'm sad. I'm happy and sad for her because she gets a baby, and I'm also sad she's no longer wrestling. Now the name. I'll just go do anyone really, but I'm gonna. Don't judge me, guys. I usually try to find the right things for me, so. Bots. After you could, I wonder if you could, if the Simpson is like NEX, then you could make bots. Yeah, let's just go for Becca. Where's the fictional area? I like going for a certain one. So, this is I think a new thing. I don't know if it's in 2K20. You can tell me. So like all different kinds of ones. So like that. No, Asgard Area 51. I usually like going for these ones because it's like a real fun thing. So yeah, I usually go from the pits up. I don't know why, but I just like using that one. Near the end of the live stream, I'll just show you all the different things if you don't know on how to. So then the mail. The mail. I don't know. I usually go for Powerhouse. Yeah, I usually go for Powerhouse. Just because the Gladiator power submissions, nothing really changes. So power. I think I would more go for this one, but then there's power offense. Driven by the crowd, the hero is bound and determined to defeat their opponent while never giving up. They specialize in strike speed, strike reversal, and reversal offense. Gladiators seek combat out and leave all who opposes them in ruins. They live for a moment when their fire and fury is unleashed. They specialize in grapple speed, grapple reversal, and damage recovery. I like this one more. If I don't bring up before, Roman Reigns is one of my favourite men wrestlers. You can actually make them blue! Never! Yeah, that's fine. Eyes. My eyes are actually like hazel brown. This is usually, I like this hairstyle. You can, like I said, you can change it to other things. Like, I won't do it online, but I'm gonna change it, try change it, everything to look. I have a custom character made called the Butcher. I'm going to try and make him look like that at some point. I just need to, I'll do that offline and show you guys offline. Well, show you guys next live stream. Or this one. I usually have a beard. I'm fine with this. I'm happy. I'm happy more with this. More of this one. I like this one more. My favorite of all is the spear. So wait, what's a running powerbomb toss? Oh, no, they tossed it. Thought you like ran and did something. Look, Brock Lesnar's. What's this one again? Death Valley Driver. Tell me guys if you can hear them in the background. They're arguing. I think I'm gonna go multiple power bombs. I always just do that one. Tell me really if you can hear it. This, the name shall be of like I said, I'm gonna try and make it like, yeah. Offline I'll just make it look like what I want, because I don't want to bore you guys. This one, once you see it in the next live stream, you'll be, because both are going from the pit of hell, this one you'll see why. It is freaky for me. Like I also might just like change his teeth and that. If you want to get a sneak peek of what the guy looks like, what you do is, I'll just tell you now, what you do, since I play this, I'm a creator, since I've uploaded guys to onto the internet or whatever, just so people can use it. You type and what thing is Josh Game King. And you would see you can take it from my Fortnite thing. Fortnite, that's like my game tag, and this as well. It's that thing is the exact same thing from Fortnite, and what you do is you type that into creators if I'm correct, in this, and the creators should be there. So that's what you get. Now let me explain everything to you with this, if you haven't seen it yet. I know this is just the boring part. So this is Mypayer tree. So it's not like the normal one where you go and just choose everything. I don't know if you get, yeah, so you do get some stuff from here. So what happens is, yep, that's how it goes. So you like, you unlock things. You know I'm out. Same thing happens with the girl, so let's do that. So I press this, then I'll go like it. I don't know where the pin combo one is here now, so just I'll find it on my way. Yeah, no, that's not the one. Ooh, everyone's Spanish. Running corner with tag. I'm looking for that certain one. No. I don't know if it's already on. I really don't know, but please just give me some time. I usually you would really want this like at the beginning, like you would know. Like for example, the spear, like Roman Reigns usually does. He hits them and he immediately goes into a cover. You need that to do that. So I don't know if that's already there, so this is where all your skills are. Combo strike. Doesn't look like it's teamwork. Doesn't look like it's here. Oh, it's not here right now, so payback, and so this is your payback area. So I don't know. Might be there already. Don't know. I think it is. Let me just check this one up here. Right break. Side plates, that's the thing inside the title belts. Go edit your stuff here. Here you this is how you would usually get your like appearance stuff in that. But if you look up in the top corner, where it says Josh Game King, that's the thing you would put it into the hashtag area. And well, not hashtag, the creator area in the download section. Search my stuff. Weapons, moveset, entrance. Oh, let's get into it. Warning: if you like cringe a bit easy, the boy will make you cringe. Just the one, it makes you cringe. So if you can hear me just walk away sometimes, like, because when I do sound very loud on this floor when I walk normally. If you hear me doing that, just because I don't want to be near the TV when it says it. I think subtitles on. There's a big argument going in that. on another room with my mother and sister.
Red was one of the toughest opponents I ever faced. No matter how hard I hit her, which was pretty hard, she never backed down. Sorry, it feels strange to stand up here and talk about her in the past tense. Don't get me wrong, I'm honored to do this, but I never thought it would happen so soon. For Red or her best friend, Trey. Wherever Red went, Trey was there too. And tonight's no different. They truly are a package deal. They've always had each other's backs, and that was certainly the case when I faced off against Red in a Money in the Bank ladder match.
Right now, this is anyone's match as far as I'm concerned.
I'm sticking with my pick of the rookie sensation, Red, to take home the briefcase.
Red faced an uphill battle just to qualify for this match. You have to wonder if that'll affect your chances here tonight.
Of course it will. You need to be fully rested if you want to win a grueling match like this. And Red came into tonight running on fumes.
Hammerlock. Uh-oh. Knife edge chop. Woo!
And just
it's going
saying,
to be a race to the briefcase between Red and Ronda Rousey.
you told me if you mind me just talking while they commentate,
the
I
rest of their
don't know.
opponents are not ready for this
Because
match to
them
be
passing
over.
shows it more. Like
And
more
Red
when
and
the
Ronda
actual
come
characters
crashing
talk.
down. It's
Tell
an
me if you
absolute
watched
free-for-all
the
to see
Money in the
who's
Bank
gonna get the
match.
Money in the Bank briefcase.
I think it was last Sunday or something.
Ronda and Red have recovered, and I
Because
think they might
that
have
match
other
was
plans.
ridiculous.
Oh no.
This is total chaos. The window of opportunity is now wide open for Red and Ronda Rousey. Flying forearm.
I also just changed the moveset.
Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Oh, what a combo. Wow, elbow. Oh, and a kick right to the hamstring. Up the ladder goes. Ooh, what impact. Oh, foot just stomping down. Face buster.
Can she pull it down? Gonna need a better grip on that.
Yeah, no way that's coming down.
Here she goes, back in the ring now.
Oh, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, and a knee. Hit another.
Red setting up for
Tell me
something big.
if you think the blue hair looks
Well, if
stupid.
Red thinks she can match Ronda Rousey with strikes, then she's insane. And now Ronda is punishing Red.
Is it too late to change my pick?
Wait a second. Red reverses. Zelina Vega has recovered and is setting up a ladder. She's using everything she has left to drag herself up each rung. But will it be
That
enough?
might not be. Red's going to try to beat Zelina to the top.
Hold on, it's Andrade. What's he doing out here?
Is he putting Zelina Vega on his shoulders? How is this legal?
It's not only legal, it's smart.
It's Trey. I think he's seen enough from Andrade.
Trey has neutralized Andrade.
I like
And
the
that
blue
was
hair.
opening Red needed. This pains me
I
to
might
admit,
just get
Byron,
rid of
but you might
the
have been right
shade,
about your
of
prediction.
the little
She's
spots
gonna
of
do
blue
it.
on the
In her
side
first
with
attempt,
the
Red is going
I
to win
can
the
make
Money in
it
the Bank ladder
disappear.
match. Wait, it's Ronda Rousey. This isn't over yet. Ronda's got Red's arm.
Armbar on the top of the ladder.
She's got it locked in. Red's in big trouble. Yeah, it's going to be hard for her to grab a briefcase with a broken arm.
Can she escape before it's too late?
Or just hearing the commentary during it reminds me of WrestleMania 34, and she like nearly, I don't know if she did break or nearly did break Stephanie McMahon's arm. Oh, that made me cringe in pain. And sorry about this black stuff on the side again. My phone's dead.
This truly is a historic day. I don't think I've seen you dressed up since our senior prom.
Oh yeah, our one and only date together because no one else would go with us?
I remember showing up in that sweet homemade $1 million man suit. Didn't you wear a cane mask? No wonder we couldn't get dates.
To be fair, the theme of the prom was a masquerade.
Still weird.
Oh,
You have a
cane
list,
mask,
right?
wow.
No, I thought you had it.
Seriously?
I put it in the safe just like you told me to. Man, the way you treat that thing, you'd think it was the Magnet Carta.
Did you say magnet?
Yeah, it's some really old, valuable magnet, right?
Just get it out of there.
No one was going to break into a hotel room and steal an old piece of notebook paper from high school.
It's not just an old piece of paper. That list has been the roadmap to our entire careers, and now there's only one thing left to cross off. Did you forget the combination?
It might have
Yeah, that
slipped my
would be
mind.
me.
But don't worry, I wrote it down on my phone. Which is also in the safe. This is why I always said we should have got the list tattooed on us. No chance of losing it, and we'd have way more street cred.
Yeah? Well, I'm gonna be getting a teardrop tattoo if you don't get that thing open.
That would be me. I would have forgotten the password, trust me. I would have absolutely forgot it. And I shall not be spoiling anything in this like story mode. But I will maybe do like an hour of this or so, and go like do that tower, 2K tower thing. Maybe show you how all the creation things.
This is what's going to give us confidence, recognition, success, everything we've ever wanted.
Your Earth Science notebook is going to do all that?
No. We're going to use it to make a list of everything we'll accomplish someday when we become WWE superstars.
We could do that. Or we could play my favorite lunchtime game, Guess What Mr. Bowman's Sweat Stains Look Like Today. I'm kind of seeing a heart shape. What do you think?
I think you need to take this seriously. Besides, it's a proven fact that if you write down your goals, it helps you achieve them.
Actually, now I'm thinking it looks more like a one-eared rabbit.
Fine.
Lord
I'll go first to get the ball rolling.
Almighty.
Become WWE Divas Champion. Your turn.
Okay. Star in a WWE action movie.
Really? That's one of your goals?
Do you want me to do the list or not? Besides, it's a proven fact, WWE action movies are some of the finest pieces of cinematic art ever produced, so it would be an honor to appear in one.
Whatever. Train at the dungeon.
Come up with awesome wrestling names.
Team with Mickey James.
Get my own action figure.
Compete on NXT.
Win a dance-off.
Wrestle Lita.
Find out what's inside Undertaker's urn.
Get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Be in a WWE video game.
Win a ladder match.
I've got a match for you. My butt, your face. What are you two fartwads doing? This table is reserved for wrestling team members only.
I thought there was a lot of boogers stuck underneath it.
Funny.
You can leave now.
Sorry, we're busy.
Get my own action figure, become WWE Divas Champion. Is this some kind of WWE nerd vision board?
Hey! Being immortalized in semi-posable plastic is the greatest thing a human being can achieve.
Oh.
Don't ever touch our stuff again.
What, like this?
That was a huge mistake.
As you guys can tell, she has a temper. And my uncle's in the room right next to me. And he says hello.
Big wrestling fan.
Yeah. The one time the wrestling came to South Africa, he was there, he screamed, everyone went, you suck, when Kurt Angle came out so loud, he wouldn't come out. Oh.
It was in 2002, I think.
Oh.
Before I changed, I was 18.
I, for one, can't wait to see Red put Brooklyn in her place.
Oh, so much for unbiased commentary.
Hey, this is Red's memory of how it went down, so of course I'm pulling for her. You are too.
Oh, yeah, I am. Go Red!
This reminds me of that movie with the spinning top. Everything's confusing and a little bit off. For example, I wasn't even a WWE commentator when Red was in high school.
Well, you're barely a WWE commentator now. None of this makes sense. Just sit back and enjoy the ride, Saxton.
Yeah, Byron and that other guy argue too much.
Brooklyn Von Braun is a terrible human being and deserves everything she's getting here tonight. I could not agree more, Michael.
I couldn't believe what Brooklyn did to their list. I mean, what did she expect was going to happen after that?
Yeah, if you ask me, Brooklyn's the real fartwad. Brooklyn might have an opening here. Brooklyn gets nailed with the sliding lunge tray takedown. Can Red capitalize?
She's going up top.
Red with the picture-perfect moonsault.
That's it. It's all over. Red cemented herself as way tougher and cooler than Brooklyn will ever be.
That's exactly what happens when you make fun of Red. You pay dearly.
Lord.
I'm still kind of confused about everything that just happened, guys.
Well, don't hurt your imaginary head, Byron.
You win. Cool.
In my live stream.
I don't know.
Wait. Let me get this straight. You remember your fight with Brooklyn when we were in high school, taking place in a WWE arena with a ring, sold-out crowd, and commentators?
The guy who can't remember the safe combination is questioning my memory?
No, the guy who can't remember the safe combination is questioning your sanity.
Whatever. I may have taken a few liberties with my story, but that is how I choose to remember it.
Well, as much as I'd love to join you in rewriting history, that day is scorched into my brain because that's how I got my nickname, Trey. This is how it really went down.
Get my own action figure? Become WWE Divas Champion? Is this some kind of WWE nerd vision board?
Hey! Being immortalized in semi-posable plastic is the greatest thing a human being can achieve.
Don't ever touch our stuff again.
What, like this?
That was a huge mistake.
Oh no! I've unleashed Hothead Red!
I'm gonna take that marker, bring it to your grandmother's nursing home, and cross out parts of her chart so when the nurse goes to give her turn-down service, she won't know to flip her over. That's right! I'm gonna give your grandmother bed sores!
What is wrong with you?
Calm down, deep breaths, maybe we can talk this out.
I'm done talking! Ugh!
This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team! What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? put me through a table.
I'm going to get help.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray.
I should actually make her hair red now.
Now her face matches her nickname.
Guys, I have a challenge for you. Give me tips in the comments of what I must try to do offline with her. Like, because I know what I'm doing with the boy. Tell me what you think I should do with the girl. What kind of theme?
That could have been way worse.
Yeah. Brooklyn could have posted a video of the whole thing online. Oh, wait, that's exactly what she did.
I meant she could have dumped something worse on me, like mayo or hot sauce.
Sure.
And hey, at least she didn't destroy our list.
So what? I'm not gonna do any of those things anyway.
What do you mean?
We were just embarrassed in front of the entire school, and currently 672 people on the internet.
I bet a bunch of those are repeat views.
Great. We're not even touching on the fact that I got beat up by a lunch tray. I'm never going to be a WWE superstar. I'll just go to college and get a lame job like my parents want me to.
I think you need to read the letter again.
See? This is what I'm talking about. I can't even open my locker.
What's your combination?
1633-9, I think.
Letter, please. Here we go. I think this section is relevant right now. You've probably asked yourself a million times, why? Why didn't they want to be my parents? The truth is we did, but we had to make the hardest decision of our lives because we didn't feel we could give you the life you deserved. And that life is one where you can have the freedom to follow your dreams no matter what they might be, to become anything you want.
Using the only letter I have from my real parents as some sort of motivational speech is kind of a cheap move.
They're right, though. You got a second chance in life, and you need to make the most of it. So why sell yourself short? You need to at least try.
Fine. But when this whole WWE thing doesn't work out, I'm blaming you.
It'll work out. I promise. Assuming you never have to wrestle a lunch tray.
They're actually a lot tougher than they look.
That's quite cool. I like that idea, Josh. Don't step on the bed. I like that, Joshua. How you do the communications like that. I wish I could do it. I think I'll be more nervous talking to your friends than anything.
Yeah, PS4 and start.
Yeah, but I won't have the internet for it.
True. And I'm back. So this is what happens every time you finish a chapter. It shows you what XP you earned, how much money, skill points, and attribute points.
Cool. Yeah, I'm learning stuff from you still.
Yeah, he's more of a pro on other games than anything. This game,
Especially cricket, I'm the pro.
yeah, I'll whoop it.
Soccer. You should get a soccer game for this, Josh.
I whooped his butt on our first match against each other.
No, you didn't. You just beat me.
Yeah, true. I just escaped a bit. And I might do the Fiend thing. How I got him. He's the creepiest dude I've seen so far. That's saying something, because
Okay, so maybe my
Boogeyman.
memory of that day is a little off. Severe emotional trauma will do that. But did I really say all that stuff about her grandmother?
Yep. You had some serious rage issues back then. Did you also forget that's how you got your nickname, because you were always seeing red?
No, I remember. And then Brooklyn tacked on the hot head part.
Gotta give her credit for that. You know, the rhyming definitely made it catchier. Hot head red, hot head red, hot head red.
Okay, we get it. Have you figured out that's safe yet?
No, but I'm pretty sure I used the same combination I've always used for everything, which is...
You're the manager.
16:30.
Got it!
Finally.
Oh, I forgot.
Was never in doubt.
I'm sorry you were locked in there all alone for so long. Mommy won't ever let that happen again.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
You're just jealous. We should get going. We can't be late.
Hey,
This is the
we got a
crazy
message from
Thursday.
President Johnson. Do you think you impressed the most electrifying president in United States history with all your career achievements? Actually, you do. All the best on your big day. I'll be watching from the People's White House.
That's cool. But I voted for Kane.
If you didn't know, he's actually the mayor of a town in the United States. What town is it again? Yeah, Knoxville.
Yeah, I think okay.
Oh. I never thought he would become a president. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, mayor, I can't believe he was one though. I don't understand why he started putting on a mask after everyone's seen it, and after his mask comes off during a match, he's too scared to show his face again. Yet everyone's seen his face before.
I still can't believe it's really all over for you and Red.
I know. It is starting to sink in, though.
Just this morning, I was thinking about that time we faced each other in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Man, that was brutal.
Yeah. But thanks to you in that match, now every time my jaw hurts, I know it's gonna rain.
Really? Maybe you should get that checked out.
No way. You might be the champ who runs the camp, but I'm the champ who knows when it's damp.
Yeah, that doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
Play
Hey,
match.
pull that match up on your phone if you don't mind.
I'm gonna do all the matches that it can allow me to do for you guys. Well, the chat when it knows when it's damp. Oh, that's cringe. For me at least. Guys, can you tell me who's your favorite wrestler if you watch it?
I spoke to Trey and AJ before this match, and both men admitted they didn't have a lot of experience in Falls Count Anywhere matches.
Taking that...
Oh, read him there. He's not looking good here, guys. And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Boom, running ST.
Damn, that was a
Nicely
confusing beginning.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. Oh, stomping away. He just cannot be caught. Dropping with a big shoulder tackle.
The dangers in this kind of match are endless. Byron, what can we expect in this one?
It's all about the dangers of the unknown. The fight could go anywhere. An attack can come from anywhere.
Well, this is when we see just how far someone's willing to go to defeat their opponent, because anything goes. Right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
Slingshot right across the back of the neck. Ouch. Plenty of fight left. He can withstand a lot more
Sometimes it
punishment,
doesn't show you the reversal. So sometimes I don't usually reverse.
He's looking to bring this one to the outside where things can get ugly in an instant.
Oh, shit.
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a falls count anywhere match means that this contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand those rules. Bang, right in the face. Oh, good night. Sorry. And AJ Styles makes him pay. Boom, right in the button. Boom, what impact. Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
Things have gotten worse for AJ Styles. Yeah, I don't even think he knows where he is.
AJ Styles might be headed for a real loss unless he turns things around.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Boom, what a headbutt. Corey, pump handle coming. Boom, incredible.
I'll take that as well.
Oh, boy. Setting up for a powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Holding on.
And not again.
A third
Yeet.
time.
Will it be?
I think so.
Gets the shoulder up.
It's actually Brock
What's it going
Lesnar's
to
move.
take?
Yeah,
Like, he
AJ's
doesn't use
showing
it too
how
much
that's made him
anymore.
a champion. Can't teach that.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Whacks him with the kendo stick. I don't think he's done yet, Cole. He continues to press.
I think kendo sticks are actually used for whooping. I don't know. I think that's their main purpose actually. Is it?
Yet another counter.
Alright,
It's
it's
like
been
they're both
proven by
somehow one step ahead of
internet.
each other.
Constant
Now another
elbows.
reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here. And
Yeah,
he's
I
heading
know
back
it.
in. Oh my God. Schoolboy pinning
I
combination.
love this move.
Oh, maybe not.
What power. Cover. Two. What? Oh, he kicked out. Unbelievable.
Oh, shucks. He has a.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal. AJ Styles moved out of the way there. Oh, man. Spinning back fist.
Oof.
You can feel how much this match means to him.
It's for everything. Bang right in the face. Oh, man. What a strike.
Huh?
Firing back to
Full
send
time
this
anyway.
ringside. These two do not like each other.
One of my favorite matches are No Holds Barred, Extreme Rules, and Last Man Standing are one of my favorites. And Full Time Anywhere, which is this one.
Oh, what a fall! Oh, saw it coming. Bang right in the face. Oh, to tear the features clean off your face.
Big reversal.
What a knockout punch! Oh, man. Oh, man, what a strike. What's AJ Styles going to do with this? Who knows?
It's not, wouldn't let me do the stuff there. I think I can do the spear now.
Styles looking to end this thing.
reverses. Can he make him pay? Really taking it to his core here. At this point, it may be a week before he stands upright again.
Ooh, well measured. Powerbomb.
One of my favorite moves might have to be the spear.
We've seen in the match would have already ended most superstars. The level of resilience we're seeing is off the charts. He's still in it. I can't believe it. There is
Damn,
no quit in this man tonight. AJ Styles with a nice reversal. And again, yet another counter.
I think we're gonna see
Yikes.
step through. Styles clash. Will he be able to capitalize?
That slam just brought this entire arena to its feet. He weaves out of the way. AJ Styles made him pay there. Big time.
Ooh, bullseye. From behind.
One of the best payback stuff for me is, which you can see next in our Superstar Hub, which is where it says all our stamina, that in the bottom corners is the instant recovery for me, because you get up after the biggest move, like I did with him or whatever. I immediately got up. You are able to get up really from anything.
Oh, scoop slam.
And the resilience which makes you able to escape the biggest of moves as well. In a
giving it their all, and this audience is giving it right back.
He's fighting hard and it's
I'll change the move to
He's getting
offline.
fired up here. Oh boy. Setting up for a powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Holding on. Not again. A third time.
He's got him down. This is it. 1, 2. Real close.
What?
Too close for cover. Just barely, but it counts. Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
There's 2. No. He kicks out.
Just looked like he threw him.
Claimed a
Oh.
winner yet.
You gotta believe that not wanting to feel the agony of defeat is causing this never surrender attitude. Down in a hurry. Big headbutt.
Oh, the reversal by AJ's.
When you look at this, it looks like
I
they
need
both
my stamina
took
to
their
come
homework
back.
heading into this one. Uh-oh, he's got him set up here. Looking for the suplex. No, he's struggling a bit here. Nah, he's looking off his game now.
I've never seen that before.
AJ Styles made him
Ah.
pay there. Big time.
I don't want to lose
That's how
this
you wear
match.
down your opponent.
Well, you can't exactly blame me for it, because he's like, his overall is like 91 and then mine is
I'm impressed.
in like the low 60s, so you can't really blame me on it.
Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
Penny predicament. 2 count.
Yeah, and if you want to put AJ Styles away, you best come with more than that. What a warrior. AJ Styles with a nice reversal.
Oh, man, that hurt.
Oh, yes.
I think AJ Styles is done playing.
I am going to get knocked.
Just a step quicker.
Nope, never mind. I don't often reverse those moves.
Not done yet.
And not again. A third time.
Look at that in here. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. This one's
Yes! That took so long. I'm so happy that wasn't an Iron Man match.
is toppled tonight.
If you don't know what an Iron Man match is, you get a certain amount of time. So it could be like an hour to 30 minutes, and you have to get as many pins as you can. And each pin stands for a point. Whoever has the most points at the end of the match is the winner. So, didn't Shawn Michaels have one of the longest in history? Yeah, that was a brutal match, I know. 719 bucks from that match. Oh, that was worth it. I think my player mode gets you more money than anything.
Stop bragging.
Yeah, on his profile he gets like 5 stars, and he gets luckily he gets like sometimes if he's lucky $100. I get 5. I get 5.
I get more money than the champion.
I get 5 stars. I get 300. I think it's because if you play it and you know why you get more money, I don't know. I think it's because you have more characters, or like bought more characters or something. I
just wanted to congratulate you, Red. You really deserve this.
Thanks, Natty. I know we had some differences over the years, but we always worked them out in the ring.
Yeah, except that one time we got into it backstage.
I forgot about that.
I didn't. You threw me into a road case.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. What were we even fighting about?
The usual stuff. Who was better, the title, you saying you were the best female superstar to ever come out of Calgary.
That's right. Now I remember.
Brawls are actually quite fun, because you don't win by pinfall or submission, you knock the person out. Like, it usually happens with me, since sometimes I like use a tombstone and like with the strong grapples, like if they're on the, like if they don't have any more red health and it's this orange health coming out when it's empty, it usually when I do like a finish or something, when it's like that, then they get knocked out. I'm not too sure how it's supposed to work, but that's usually how I win most of my matches.
Things have clearly gotten personal between Red and Natalya.
This is on Red.
Yeah, I win by knockout.
The best female superstar to ever come out of Calgary. That was pretty much a direct shot at Natty.
Natalya is certainly proud of her legacy and will go to any lengths to defend it.
I use strong grapples a lot,
We're gonna
if you
see
don't know.
It. Power. Sit down, power bomb.
Not what she was looking for.
Oh, what a sequence. She got out of the way there.
Her evasion techniques are on point. Oh, and she turns it around.
Woo-wee. Natalya is a superstar who knows how to go the distance, weather the storm, and tough it out. She isn't someone to overlook.
No one's saying Natalya's being overlooked, but she can sometimes get caught up in playing to the WWE Universe. All it takes is one taunt too many, and her opponent could get the advantage over her. Natalya may be a veteran, but once her strategy flies out the window, she scrambles.
I haven't seen her scramble before, actually. Like when I used to see her face, Ruby Riott.
Saw that one coming.
She never scrambled.
Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
She's the daughter of Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Hammerlock. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Armbreaker. This is not where you want to be. Oh, what a slam! That hurt! Oh, man.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, the old whipper snapper.
That was not what I decided.
Uh-oh.
I'll change
You're gonna
it.
see it.
What power. Sit out power bomb.
Natalya able to counter beautifully.
And finds a counter.
Wait, legit, what are the moves? Is it... Oh. Yo, see, it's it. I'm gonna have to change some things. Because, as you can see, it said, all that stuff with the inside of the ring. It didn't also don't do it for when I'm outside the ring. So
Going for the head here. That's one you feel for a few days, Cole.
Here we go again.
there we go.
And you could put this singles match in the books.
Personally, to me, Natalya is one of the best women wrestlers,
I agree.
and one of the best with the sharpshooter.
That's a great heart.
To me, the best in the world at the sharpshooter is Bret Hart. Yeah, I remember when Stone Cold was in that movie once. He decided he would rather pass out than tap, and he passed out in the end, actually, with blood all over his face. That was like in the Attitude Era. They like going PG, so they don't like anyone doing that. Like blood, like they don't do chair shots to the head anymore. So.
Hey, it's X-Pac.
Just keep walking, we don't have time.
We always have time for X-Pac. Besides, you can't just ignore a WWE Hall of Famer.
I can. Trey.
Pac, what's going on?
Hey guys, looking good.
You too.
Thanks.
What's he
I'm on
just
this
like
new
a-
mustard only diet.
As in mustard is the only condiment you use?
No, as in I only eat mustard. I've already dropped like 7 pounds.
That's interesting.
But enough about me. This is your big night. I swear it was just like yesterday when I first saw you two on the indie scene.
Yeah, at that point we were only a couple years in.
And I was about 30 years in. But I could still go today if I had to. I'm telling you, this diet's legit.
I guess you could say you can cut the mustard, huh?
Oh my lord.
Anyway, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. So, thanks.
I'm sure you'd have been fine with it without my help. Trey, I don't think I can say the same for you. You were kind of the drizzling craps back then. No offense.
No, it's true. And I wasn't just a drizzle. I was more like a torrential downpour of crap. Red was always ahead of me from the moment we started training.
Lord. Torrential downpour. Oh Lord. I forgot they said that. Cause I finished this once just to see what it was actually like all worth it, and I forgot about it. Oh, it's so funny. Oh.
You can use this credit card for whatever you need, but we keep the reward points. I'm about 10,000 short of a free trip to someplace warm, and you're gonna help me get there. Deal?
Got it.
We are gonna miss
Oh.
you so much.
When did you get there?
I just had to be close to you one more time. It feels
Creepy.
like yesterday we got that call. There was a boy in Denver who was ready to be adopted, and now you're all grown up and going off to college. I just can't believe it.
I know. It's hard for me to believe, too.
We'll come visit soon, okay?
No, don't. I mean, a big part of college is learning independence, and if you're visiting all the time, then I'll never be able to do that.
Just be smart about the credit card, okay? Like, if there's a big keg party, put it all on the card and have everyone pay you back in cash. That way, I'll be headed for that free beach trip in no time. Hey, maybe we could go on spring break together.
Frank?
I have to go.
Okay, drive safe.
This is the part where you get out of the car.
Right. Call us when you get to school.
That's funny.
We love you, Denver.
Oh, that's his real name. I don't know what the girl's real name is actually. I've only, you really only have ever heard them call her Red. That's the thing. So. And I can't believe it took me like 20 minutes to do both characters.
Coming!
Hold on, guys, I have to go.
Do you believe this? We're finally doing it. Our very first list item. Train at the dungeon. Are you excited as I am?
I don't think that's possible considering you've already had 3 energy drinks before we've even left town. But this is gonna be cool.
I know. Think about how many top superstars came through Calgary. The Hearts, Edge, Jake the Snake Roberts, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and we're next.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have a long way to go before we can be mentioned in the same sentence as those legends.
Everyone has to start somewhere though, right? And the dungeon is a great place to start. I still can't believe your parents were okay with all this. What happened to them wanting you to go to college?
They changed their minds.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Huh. Well, that's good. Hey, pull over real quick.
Bathroom break already?
No, I want to show you something. See that sign? Our faces are going to be on it someday.
You really think we can become more famous than the inventor of the paper toilet seat cover? He put a lot of butts in seats.
And when we make it to WWE, so will we.
They're trying to get me to do chores in the middle of a live stream. Eesh. Not the first time. I feel like if I didn't stop, I could most probably finish this game in maybe 5 hours or so, 3 hours.
Alright, time for a road trip game. If you could face anyone who trained in Calgary in a dream match, who would it be?
Isn't it a little early for road trip games? We still have like 2,000 miles to go.
Come on, I'll get you started with some options. How about Bret Hart, Jake the Snake, or Rowdy Roddy Piper?
Personally, my favorite out of these 3 is Bret Hart, so I'll go with Bret Hart.
That would be so cool to face a legend like that. Could you imagine?
Don't let this music make me get copyright claimed. To me, it was funny when he faced Vince McMahon at the one WrestleMania at the contract starting. He had, and Bret had like a cast on for his leg. Vince signed it because he thought he would win that match, but when he signed it, Bret just took it off. And he was fine. Vince's face when that happened, I could not stop laughing.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the pits of hell. Weighing in at 265 pounds, the Butcher.
Get ready, guys. Big-time singles matches coming up here.
And I can assure you these 2 superstars have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other.
And still, I'm just gonna change the stuff after the live stream or something offline, just so I can, because it doesn't. I don't want to bore you guys on how making the character and how I went for style. I spent like an hour making one character before, just on how he looks.
And his opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Oh, I love it.
235 pounds. Rex the Hitman Hart.
He was the best at the sharpshooter for me. He's the best.
In pure wrestling ability and talent, Bret Hart may be unmatched. Get ready for a clinic.
I can't wait to see what this match has in store for us.
And his tag team partner, Jimmy Rambo, now.
So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town and to pass the time, you start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that.
These are certainly two of the top names to ever pass through the Great White North. Well, I'm on a long drive. I'm mostly just thinking about how grateful I am to be Byron Free at the time.
You know you miss me.
Not a chance.
They argue so much.
Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
Down with a power bomb. Ollie, a scoop slam. Headbutt. Oh, what impact. Now it's Bret Hart on the defensive. No need to panic. He's still swinging. He's hurting now. If he doesn't get out of that corner, he's going to be hurting even worse. Clothesline in the corner. Turning the momentum to his favor. The advantage is squarely in his corner. You know, watching Bret Hart in action here, just a reminder that he may be the greatest technical wrestler of all time. How do you counter that kind of dominance?
If you want to beat the Hitman, you need to use hit-and-run tactics to maintain some space and stay on your feet. If he's able to lock you up, it's all over.
Bret wants to take this battle to the mat as much as possible, where he can maintain complete control. As his opponent, you can't let him trap you.
If he gets you in that sharpshooter, you're screwed.
Look at this.
And there's the reversal for Bret Hart.
Clothesline in the corner. Bret Hart taking full advantage. That's why you're the best analyst in the game, Corey. Got the oh, that'll do some serious damage. Bam! Down he goes. Plenty of fight left.
He just powered out there, Cole.
Whoa, not so fast.
Saw that one coming. Big move coming. Power. Is it enough? 2, 3. No, he kicked out.
How'd he do that?
Producing a trampling.
I need to wait for my stamina to regain so I can do the move. That's Edge's spear if I'm correct.
I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
Oh, boy.
Who did really tell me who has watched the Money in the Bank? And what did you think of it? Yes. I've only really lost once in this mode because I wasn't concentrating really.
Nicely done.
So the more money you get is like that's how you get unlock the superstars in the main area, stadiums or arenas and titles. So what happens with this is in my player mode, even with the money, what happens is you can go to the move set, the appearance, and what you do is it will say anything you haven't unlocked, it will have a lock sign and on it, like in the corner of it. And when you click on it, it says you can unlock it by you can unlock it. So messages. Go to the tree. I have like 14, so ring escape is very important. What's this one? So dirty pin I don't use actually. Is that's Bailey's move. Let's go see what we want to try aim for. For Hell in a Cell, so let's just carry on with this. So with me, I usually use a lot of power submissions because what I usually do, like I do like sleeper holds and that normally. So attribute points are all gone. It's everything we can get from here. So exit. I am 60 overall if I'm correct. So then we can also do the grills. So I'm gonna go see on that area where you can where you unlock those card things. So see what I have, because originally in the move saying that originally have a lot of things unlocked, but certain things you have to pay for. I don't want this music to get me copyright claimed or whatever. So settings, pod. Oh, so I've unlocked a lot from everything already. So podcast, skills and abilities. Oh, this is personally this one is my favorite. And this one, because you get out of things with ease. Because like the resilience one, you just use it, you immediately kick out. What was that one? Yeah, see, I think powerhouses have more attribute points at the beginning, so yeah, see, everything's different for them. Strikers have some more difference to them. Everything's more different. Grappling, offense. This one's good. I would need strength, arm, and escape. Like that. What ring toss? That's good for Royal Rumbles. And this. One more. Aerial range. Where is the... Do I have the top rope thing yet? Because right at the beginning you can't jump off the top rope. So, what's this? Yeah, everything's much more different for all of it. So like once it hits like 40 minutes, now in 40 minutes I might stop my career and go to that other thing I was talking about and just show you what I have uploaded if you want to get it. But certain things you have to have that 2K originals, you need that to unlock it, sadly. Like the guy, what I want the guy to look like is his moves are the part of the Fiend's offense. So you would have to buy that. So like his mandible claw and his version of the Sister Abigail. I released all one.
This is it. The home of
Sorry
the
guys
famous
if you hear
dungeon.
that.
I swear, I can almost hear the wrestlers of the past groaning in pain.
That's my stomach. For the past 2 days, I've had nothing but moose jerky, maple puffs, and poutine.
Yikes.
Look,
Sorry
I just want to
guys,
say,
if you
I
do
know I've been a
hear
little
it.
skeptical, but now that we're here, I can see us doing this. I mean, once Bret Hart hears how far we drove, he's gonna have no choice but to welcome us right in for training. So, thanks for pushing me on this.
Of course. Well, here we go.
Hey there. I bet you're here for Bret Hart, eh?
Hello, and yes, he's going to train us to be wrestlers. Eh? I'm not sure I'm using that correctly.
Is Bret home right now?
He is. Hang on a sec. Bret, 2 lovely people are here for wrestling training. He'll be right down. I'm sure he's just putting his tights on, gelling up his hair, finding his sunglasses. He's got to look the part, you know.
Of course.
So are you Bret's housekeeper?
Okay, seriously, guys? I'm messing with you.
So, Bret's not home.
No, and he hasn't been for years. The Harts don't live here anymore.
But you said...
This kind of thing happens like once a month, and I like to have a little fun when I break the news.
How is that fun? We just spent 3 days driving here.
And I gave myself severe stomach issues. At this point, we'd settle for one of the more obscure Hart brothers or even a distant cousin.
Like I said, none of them are here. You seem like nice kids. Stupid, but nice. Next time, do some research before you decide to drive all the way up here.
Jeez, so much for Canadian hospitality.
I thought you said you checked all this out online.
I did. I mean, I searched for dungeon in wrestling, and then some really weird stuff came up, and I kind of got sidetracked. Point being, don't look at my browser history. But hey, we came all the way here. We should at least get a picture. Can we do another one? I was making a weird face. Probably on account of the stomach pain.
Maybe you were right about us trying to become wrestlers. We've already failed at the first thing on our list. And maybe we're not cut out for this.
Hey, wait, we can't just give up that easily. I have an idea!
Sorry if you do hear that downstairs. I'm right. The bedroom I sleep in is right above the garage, and I can hear everything they do in there. Especially with power tools.
So you drove all the way to Calgary thinking you were going to train with Bret Hart? I've done some stupid stuff in my life, but that takes the cake.
It wasn't our finest moment.
But since I had a dad who only looked at the rewards section on the credit card bill, we were able to stay in Calgary and learn from a former wrestler who, at least according to him, trained with the Harts back in the day.
I think he just ran next to one on a treadmill once.
So that's how you guys hooked up with Riley Flash.
Yeah. After striking out at the dungeon, it was kind of our only option.
Even though Riley can be a bit much sometimes, he gave us the foundation we needed to get here today.
He also gave us Ringworm with his dirty mats, but that's a whole other story.
I need to do research. I don't know if Riley Flash is based on a real wrestler or not. Otherwise, everyone else really in this career mode is real, except two other people, which I'll tell you when you see them. Otherwise, everyone else is actually real, except the two characters we made. So, this is the first My Career mode which has a girl in it. Last one was just a boy. This one actually has boy and girl, so this is the first one like this. I need to find her pin combo area. Otherwise I'm gonna be sucky at some point. And guys, you have, if you play this and you don't know, you actually have to do what it says, like get Josie Jane to red health. You have to do it. Otherwise it says you fail. If like I pin this guy, you fail if you a sling blade. I don't really understand how sling blades, how you do a sling blade. It's so confusing to me. Because I've seen like two people I've only ever seen do a sling blade is Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. I do not understand how. I didn't even ask for that. That position she gets in is also like for a small package driver, which is a pin combination. Lord.
Get your feet up on the turnbuckle. Push off and roll backwards. You can pin him like that.
Or grab the ropes. Get to the ropes for a rope break. Oh.
It's all right. Yeah, you did good. You did good. Catch your breath. We'll get him next time, all right? You good?
I see why they said that Matt gave them ringworms. That's disgusting.
Guys, come here. We need to talk.
Is it about your disgusting ring mat? Because I feel like it's making me itch all over. Hey! What was that for?
For playing to an imaginary crowd. It cost you the match. Red, great job. Keep it up.
Remind me why I show up here every day to get tortured?
That's not torture if you're paying for it. Now, what I didn't tell you was that match was actually a tryout.
For what? Is WWE coming to town?
Not quite. It was a tryout for the local Winterfest that's coming up. The organizers asked me to put on a wrestling event.
That's great.
Who are we gonna face? I wouldn't mind a rematch against those two.
Slow down. After what I just saw, only one of you was ready for their first official match.
Sorry, Red. You'll get your chance soon.
Red's the one who's ready, not you, doughhead.
What?
When it comes to in-ring ability, Red's got you beat by a kilometer.
Isn't that less than a mile?
Oh, thanks for the conversion, Albert Asswipe. Bottom line, you're too focused on the entertainment side of things.
Well, maybe you weren't focused enough on the entertainment side of things. Didn't you only appear in WWE like 3 times?
4, if you count the time I helped carry Macho Man to the ring on his fancy chair gimmick.
You mean a sedan?
No, it was a chair, not a car. Either way, I was in WWE 4 more times than you'll ever be.
I'll make it there someday. It's on our list.
Oh, yeah, and someday I'm gonna poop golden nuggets. Oh, no offense, Red.
Whatever. You'll see. Congrats on getting your first match. You know I'll be there cheering you on.
Thanks. I know.
Speaking of cheering her on, since you like running your mouth so much, you can accompany her to the ring as a manager. That actually might be a better fit for you long term.
Sorry so much if you hear that stuff.
That's not what I'm here for.
You'll figure this out. I know it.
Oh, one more thing. I need to know what to call you so they can advertise the event.
That's easy. I'm sticking with Red. Kids started calling me that in high school because of my temper, but I'm gonna turn it into something positive.
Okay. And what about you? Sticking with Denver?
I don't know. Sounds too regional. And omelette-y.
I know. How about Albert Asswipe?
Nah.
Carl Botch, on account of all the moves you botch?
I like that one.
How about I pay tribute to my wonderful trainer and call myself Riley Flash Jr.?
Oh, that ain't happening. Do you have any other nicknames?
Trey!
No, don't listen to her.
I kind of like that. And you can spell it T-R-E, so it's kind of like 3 in Spanish, as in getting a 3 count to win a match. Which, Probably won't happen very often for you, but you get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Great. Then Trey it is.
Thanks a lot.
No problem, Trey. And hey, I just realized we can cross something off our list. Come up with awesome wrestling names.
I don't know about the awesome part.
Knowing if I had to get in a ring, I would most probably trip while doing it. Because I remember that happened to Paul Heyman once when he was with Brock Lesnar getting in the ring. Whoa, that was funny. The look he got from Brock was hilarious. I'm gonna do, after I finish this chapter, I'll most probably do this. Oh. After Red's official match, I will. If I'm able to. I don't blame
Man,
it.
I'm
It's freezing.
freezing. What are the chances I can bring this out to the ring with me?
0. But you should be plenty warm out there with all the hot air you produce.
Can't believe you didn't have a bigger career with singers like that.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I had to make like 7 connections to get here from Orlando.
Oh, hey, Peyton. No problem. I appreciate you doing me this favor. Red and Trey, this is Peyton Royce. We met when she trained here in Calgary, and now she recently signed with NXT.
So who am I facing tonight? And by the way, it's cold enough to freeze the tail off a brass kangaroo. Can I have this heater out there for my match?
Oh, sure thing, Peyton. What? You'll actually be facing Red tonight in her first ever match.
Wow, it's an honor. We actually watch you on NXT all the time. And at least when my friend Trey here isn't hogging the laptop and watching weird videos of who knows what.
She's kidding. I told you to stay out of my browser history.
Wait, did you say this is her first ever match?
Yeah, Red's only been training for about 3 months, but don't take her lightly, she's really good.
3 months? It took me longer than that to get here. And what kind of stupid name is Red? If anything, with your lack of experience, you should call yourself Green.
What? Anything she says with that accent is funny.
After I'm done with you tonight, you'll understand why they call me Red. Because all that pretty white snow out there will be stained red with your blood. And then every time it snows, the children who were here tonight will be reminded of the carnage they saw and refuse to go outside. And after you spend weeks in the hospital and are finally able to drag your broken body onto the airplane back to Orlando, the pilot will be so terrified by the sight of your mangled face, he will lose control of the plane, sending it crashing down to the earth.
Whoa. I think she got the point.
You have major issues.
What the heck was that?
The old hothead Red comes out when she gets angry. We've been working on dialing it back. I like the intensity, but just focus that on your match, okay? And if you can take a break while you're painting the snow red with Peyton's blood, maybe stop and soak everything in. This is your first match after all, which is a big deal. It's on our list.
Sorry. You're right, and I'm happy you'll be out there with me. I'm gonna go stretch.
Should I tell anyone with kids to leave?
Nah, she'll be fine. I hope.
I told you guys, anger issues. Oof. They actually bring that up in the commentary. I could live stream this for hours. I might also do like a 4-horsewomen's thing, so
Welcome to Winterfest 2015. As always, I'm your host, Gord Wilson.
it's like a zigzag. By the way, I do not really like those ziglets.
Yeah, this can't be worse than last year's Winterfest, eh? The good news is most of the victims of the wild moose attack have fully recovered. Since this is Red's first ever match, I put a few toonies on Peyton Royce to win. I've just been informed there is no gambling allowed at Winterfest. Jeez, that'll make the kids' sled races a lot less interesting.
Warning, if you don't like cringe, take your earphones out. Well, if you feel like you also get embarrassed from other people, take your earphones out and that. Because I know at some point he does something really bad.
Wait a second.
So either this,
It's finally doing something useful.
it's either this one or the next one that he does something really cringe. I'm not too sure.
We'd like to thank our local sponsors. Secondhand Tubes, Larry Zamboni Driving School, and of course, Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. And bring your ticket stub to Riley's for a free picture of Mr. Flash himself, after purchase of a commemorative frame for only $19.95. With that temper on Red, I would not want to be in Peyton's shoes right now. Also, they don't look very warm.
I'm sure Red would be warm, but otherwise Peyton, I would not be wrestling in that stuff. I think I'll do this one now.
Now Red looks to be in trouble.
G'day, Peyton. Koalas are cute, but they have terrible personalities, kind of like you. The Great Barrier Reef is more like the just okay Barrier Reef. And boomerangs are a sham. They never come back when you throw them. I really don't know that much else about Australia. Your chain of steakhouses is severely overrated.
To me, that was seriously cringe.
Peyton Royce trained here in Calgary and is now an NXT superstar. You can watch her every week on the WWE Network, which recently turned 1 year old. That reminds me, my wife's birthday is tomorrow, and I didn't get her anything. Hey, Todd, run out and snag me as much Winterfest junk as you can for $20. I'll pay you back. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Peyton.
I'm gonna change like the instruction as well. A lot of stuff you'll see would have changed.
It's clear.
I'll show you everything that I will change.
He hasn't sent anyone to WWE yet, but I think she may be the first.
So like that's the Pen. What?
Spend a bit of time training here in Canada.
The GTS that I did, that move where he dropped him and got the knee to the face. I watched the video. The move actually puts the person to sleep. I am not lying.
After the wrestling matches are over, be sure to check out the ice sculpture contest. It's the coolest art you'll ever see. Yeah, sorry. They made me say. And there's still another great match coming up where you'll see Calgary's own Riley Flash take on a surprise opponent. I hear that Winterfest loosened up the purse strings to bring this person in. It would have been nice if they did that for their announcer too, but I digress.
I might also just change our what Rachel's muscle mat looks like.
This guy, Trey, on the outside is a bit squirrely, if you ask me. Might be a few catch and kicks short of a full bag, if you know what I'm saying.
That noise coming from the garage, I don't mind, it's like really coming from when it's doing a wrestling match, but when it's like the cutscene area where it's more important than they're talking, then I really care.
Just a warning for anyone here with little ones. Red said something about dyeing the snow red tonight. It reminds me of a time when I was a kid playing shinny on a pond and Chuck Garnsey cut a skate blade to the jugular. Eesh, not a pretty sight. I mean, you should have seen the plasma gushing everywhere. It looked like a fire hose spray, except it wasn't water coming out. What's that? Right, there's little ones here. Let's get back to the match.
Yeah, especially if the one, I see the one in the front.
These two are going at it like they're competing over the last jar of maple syrup at the supermarket before a big winter storm hits.
GTA, that like the area that they get kneed in the cheek. I've heard that puts them to sleep actually for like 10 seconds. There's this video on YouTube that put done like studies on Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, something called Dong Style, and then that GTS thing. So I don't know if they're anymore. So I don't know. Google it. And Randy Orton, like it said, he is like 6 seconds ahead of everyone else. Like his brain is 6 seconds ahead of anything, like, or something. I don't know. Watch the video. It's actually quite interesting if you like wrestling. So the Undertaker's the most interesting one.
That was awesome! It was everything I've ever dreamed of. I'm numb with excitement, or maybe I'm just frozen, but either way, I get to cross 2 things off our list.
And you did it without emotionally scarring any children.
Wrestle first match, and win first match.
Nice of your mate to help you out there tonight. Maybe if I see you again, I'll have some backup too.
I look forward to it.
By the way, I didn't really mean any of the things I said out there. Especially about you having the personality of a koala. You're way more pleasant, and I'm actually a big fan of your people's blooming onions.
You're a total bogan.
Wait, is that a good thing?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Congrats on your first win,
Everyone
Red.
says he's an
I knew you
idiot
wouldn't let me
earlier.
down. And you're not going to either, Trey.
What do you mean?
It's been a last-minute change of plans. My surprise opponent for tonight was injured.
Is that who I think it is?
That's right. It's me, the King of Cuteville, Prince Pretty. Unfortunately, I slipped on some ice and stubbed my turning toe.
Your turning toe?
Yes, the most important toe. EI, the toe one uses to turn on a runway. Ugh, I can't stand non-models. Anyway, it's a shame all these uggos here tonight will no longer get to see me compete against Riley Flash. Not that it would have been much of a contest. I mean, look at this man.
I have let myself go.
He couldn't lace my boots on his best day. To be fair, some of my finer boots are slip-ons that don't have any laces, but you get the point.
Anyway, Trey, I need you to take Tyler's place against me.
Why you said it?
I thought you said I wasn't ready.
You're not, but I liked what I saw from you out there during Red's match, and also I don't have any other options.
All right, I'll do it. First match.
Do you want a picture to commemorate this moment?
That'd be great.
Oh, God.
Nailed it. I'll post it for you. Hashtag gorgeous.
Yeah. Where is it? So, this is not the end of the live stream yet. So if I'm correct, I can leave. So this match, I'm gonna make you wait for it. So I'm gonna exit here. So I'm gonna do something else for you. Another it's like a little story mode thing. Or not really. Right. So I shall show you. So what it is go to 2K Central. Gives you this. Then 2K Towers. There's this. This shows the story of Roman Reigns. So go down here. So I'm gonna do some of this. So this shows the story of him.
Okay.
I know.
And we'll last stream for a while. Just telling you what I've heard. Don't try to say that. You're more like You doing this profile now?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Change in attitude or not, Daniel
Stop doing
Bryan
that.
is still ready for battle.
So he's no longer an awful now, but he used to be to me.
From Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Daniel.
I changed what Daniel Bryan looks like. That's what I Yellow health bar.
Roman Reigns is staring at an inconceivable task as he collides with some of his most vicious adversaries. Roman's not
First
alone.
time I ever did this, I actually struggled a bit.
Seth Rollins to take on the team they once beat for the Tag Team Championship. Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Oh, spare me the sentimental talk. Things are much different now. Can Reigns trust a man who's buried a steel chair in his back? And his team, hell no, even more dangerous now that it features the new Daniel Bryan?
I like how with these kind of things it shows like different kind of commentary.
Vintage Daniel Bryan. So dangerous. Drop kick right on point. Gets out of there in a hurry.
Oh hell!
If you're an earshot of Seth Rollins, he'll make sure you know he's the future of the WWE. And if you don't believe him, he'll just tell you to sit and watch.
What grace. Float over into the DDT.
Fight.
gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring. That's how you wear down your opponent. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Oh, Seth got him there.
Big move by the architect.
Seth Rollins on the attack.
Burn it down.
Things are playing out exactly how he envisioned.
Oh, no. To hurt.
Seth Rollins got out of there in the nick of time.
They should count his lucky stars. Single leg drop kick caught him. Rollins with a schoolboy takedown.
What's the next move for Kane to turn things around quickly to remain in the...
That's... Oh, crap. I was about to throw the stone.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
Really needs to get to the corner and make a tag.
Otherwise, this match may be over sooner than later.
And he fails to get to his partner.
The outlook is not very good for these guys right now, I can tell you that.
Out of it in the corner.
Roman Reigns doesn't go from the top too often.
Stop! Right across the spine.
Look at the power.
Half cross, I think it's called.
Wow! Niagara driver. Ow!
Or Niagara driver, I'm not too sure.
And no luck against Kane there. And it's Kane answering back. The big red monster Kane lifting him up high.
I have to partially agree with you, Byron, when you said Seth Rollins is the future of the WWE, but I believe Seth thinks the future is already here.
Without a doubt, Cole, Rollins is at the top of the class of this generation of WWE superstars. Some might think he's cocky, but Seth only sees himself as the man.
He has something big planned. What was keeping Kane in this match? Barely hanging in there.
His partner must feel absolutely helpless right now. The only thing he can do is stand there and watch.
Oh, my God. Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Here comes the big dog. Roman Reigns building momentum and fighting back. That's right. Big dog strong. Absolutely has to make a tag here.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, Michael.
Superman punch.
Heavy duty right hand. Now that is the kind of move that wins matches. I don't know if Kane can recover.
Oh, gets the
I have to
win.
stop now. I'm in trouble because I could not do it for.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Rollins and Reigns stand
A lot of money. I have to end this live stream here. I hope you guys are doing so well during this time. Please like, subscribe, comment, whatever, and be safe, please.